welcome to another episode of After 90. Marie Papadakis alongside Gareth Wheeler. Now, Gareth, 3 points,
yes.
3 goals. There you go.
On a windy night, winds of change blew into BMO Field, and it brought 3 points with it. I thought, honestly, over the course of the 90 minutes, this was the best, most complete game that Toronto FC has played in league play over the course of the season. Thought they were very comfortable defensively. This makeshift back line is looking the complete outfit, doesn't it? With Michael Bradley, Gregory Vanderbilt leading from the back out and coming up with a clean sheet, that's huge. But adding a Victor Vasquez in the team, it's not just his first goal, it's his distribution, the class that he brings into this team. He just makes every player around him better, and it was kind of that missing ingredient that the team didn't have over the course of that CONCACAF Champions League run, which makes me think and dream, what if Vasquez was there and fit over the course of that run, then maybe we could have that CONCACAF Champions League trophy here. But this is good news for Toronto FC as they approach a very important juncture of their schedule.
And of course, TFC has had to adjust, especially with the back line, but Michael Bradley and Gregory Vanderbilt are 2 guys that coach Greg Vanney was really proud of tonight. So can you speak on their defense?
Well, it's because they're so adaptable. Vanderbilt was brought here as a right fullback. Of course, Michael Bradley, one of, if not the best central midfield player in all of Major League Soccer, and they just look so calm. I swear these players could play anywhere over the field and they fit right in, but having that stabilizing force at the back when you're losing and missing 5 regular defenders from what would be a regular Toronto FC side, it's been exemplary how they've approached things. And honestly, the players that play their natural positions, whether it's Aro at right back or Delgado, Osorio, Akeche, I thought it was his best game of the season in the midfield. Other players have picked up where they left off. So I really think that mindset, that next man up, I'm willing to sacrifice on behalf of the team, it's contagious, and it was on full display here tonight.
Well, we can hear more from the team.
From the beginning, there was a big comfort level. You know, I think, you know, our ability to read the game, our ability to make passes and to play football, we're not afraid in the right moments to move the line up and to you know, to try to close, you know, condense space, and so I think there's been, you know, there's been a lot of good things. Look, we miss Drew, we miss Chris, we miss Nick, we miss Eric. You know, I was joking with all these guys after the game. The appreciation for what they do has gone to a whole nother level, and so, you know, again, we'd much rather that every single one of them were healthy and on the field with us. But given that they're not at the moment, we've tried to take the positive and make sure that we don't skip a beat. And I think that there's been you know, there's been a lot of good things.
Well, the Atomic and Sebastian Jovico won Budweiser's Man of the Match tonight. Can you speak on his performance?
What a goal, the second goal, just barreling through. So many times on the night as well, he put the ball in between a defender's legs. He brought out the bag of tricks. He was worth the price of admission all alone, but you know that he wants to score goals. That's what he's all about. That's why he's paid the big bucks. And it was his first goal of the season after he was robbed of one last week against Chicago. I thought he was outstanding on the night, and he owns the Philadelphia Union 6 goals in 7 career games against Philly.
Well, we also saw Canadian connection, as you called it, Jay Chapman and Jordan Hamilton, that game-winning goal.
The only thing that would have been better if they were wearing denim, top to bottom, the Canadian tuxedo from the Canadian connection, and both substitutes coming off the bench, and both have shown well over the course of the early stages of the season. It's kind of funny because usually it's Chapman playing through Hamilton, but this time it was Hamilton with a great through ball. Chapman, the one touch, second touch finish back in the net. It was a professional finish from both, and you got to feel good for 2 players who've grown up playing with one another, grown up through the academy, and really have become very good team players. So when that's your exclamation point, when that's the icing on the cake, you know it's a great night at BMO.
Well, Wednesday, May 9th, it'll be an MLS Cup rematch against the Seattle Sounders right here. 7:30 kickoff, and you can watch it on TSN.